The regime of Bashar al-Assad, Russia, Iran, and their affiliated militia are the ones responsible for what the UN called a complete meltdown of humanity. And they are showing no mercy.
Aleppo, the largest city and the economical capital of Syria, is a major part of the ongoing Syrian civil war. Now, the city is under pro-government forces, but it left many killed and displaced. It is a battlefront between the government of Bashar al-Assad, supported by Hezbollah, Shiite militias, Russia, and Iran against the rebels. But where it started? On March 2011, when anti-government forces erupted in southern Syria and started revolution. Slowly, they entered in northern part and took control of eastern Syria, while the west is under Assad forces, which caused Assad to start airstrikes. The major turnaround was when ISIL took control of Aleppo in 2013. This gave Assad regime a short chance to start bombing on the cover of hitting ISIS. This started forcing people out of eastern Aleppo. Rebels started forcing ISIL away from Aleppo, but Assad's regime thwarted that move by pushing rebels instead. In the meanwhile, joining of Russian forces in 2015 to the scene gave much needed push to the Assad regime. Earlier, in 2016, a truce was called between Russia and the US to fight ISIS. But later that truce broke in July, when Russia and Assad forces launched a full-scale siege against rebels, leaving them helpless and collapsed. The one who faced the most heat was civilians. According to the UN, as the war reached its end, many civilians, including women and children, were executed, and women were raped by Assad army. Adding to the spice was the absence of hospitals. All of this was described as the complete meltdown of humanity. It was a full-on aerial and ground attack, leaving no chance for rebels to break the siege. Later, a truce between Turkey and Russia allowed the evacuation of rebels and civilians. This whole thing led to the complete surrender of Aleppo into the hand of Assad regime by December 2016. This Syrian government victory nearly ended the Syrian civil war.